Hello everyone. Welcome back to episode 2 of Building Laventhrope. Um, so I've done a little bit of work since the last video. I figured I should update you all on kind of the progress I've made since last time to see, well, just to show you where I'm at before the place I'm at becomes unrecognizable. So, the main thing that I've done since the last videos, I've done lots of terraforming. You can see the map here is considerably different. So we have the Chateau Noire sitting up in the background. I did finish the spires. The spires look a lot better now. But as you could see, there's a building footprint here. If you can already tell by the footprint on what that might be, it's bigger than the keep. Actually, it actually is bigger than the keep, which I'm excited for. If you can tell what this is right away, you get an A plus in my books. But thing is, so we're right here. You can kind of get a judgment on how massive this thing is compared to the house, but it's actually right over this hill. This mountain isn't as large as I once thought, but it's big enough that this is gonna be quite a feat. I can't get up. So if we come up here, right when we get to the top of the hill, you can kind of see the building footprint. Um, if you remember from last episode, all of this was flat. I started flattening this stuff out like shortly after I uploaded that video. And let's come down here. Like all of these mountains still need to be flattened and terraformed because I don't want these big mountains in the way of everything else. But you can see the keep loading in the background. So you can see that this mountain is really not that big once I flatten out all of the like individual little hills. Look at how that looms in the background. So now since my laptop isn't the best, I keep my render distance at only 12 chunks. I can boost it up to 16, but when it's down this low, that just kind of sulks in the background, and I absolutely love it. It is just perfect seeing this dark gothic castle and the huge spire peeking up in the background. It's just absolutely incredible. But as you see, I've set up the beacon. I've started flattening all this area out. If you can guess what this is going to be the cathedral of Laventhrope. Now, due to the fact that this is a Gothic city, I wanted to go with obvious Gothic cathedral. And these things, if you know any of them, they are absolutely massive. And they're extremely like highly detailed. Like if you look at the Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris, took them 200 years to build. And this was like with medieval technology. And it is absolutely massive. It is one of the largest Gothic cathedrals. Not the tallest, but one of the largest. And back then, the cathedrals were actually as large, if not larger, than the keep because they cared more about obviously praising God than they did like fortifying their land. Obviously, that changed during the Renaissance when technology got larger, or technology didn't get larger. When technology got better, they went for more lavish-looking places as opposed to functional, like they went for basically function, like look over function. It was meant to look really good and show off wealth, whereas it would be a little bit easier to take over if you wanted to. So that way it became more palaces than castles. And that's kind of the era I'm going for, but I still want to go like dark gothic. And I've done a little bit more thought into the kind of buildings I want to go around this area. I want to have like really put together like clustered like tall buildings, so almost like if you've ever been to, or if you've ever seen pictures of Paris, something kind of like that, but a little bit more like dark. And I don't know how close I want to build it to the cathedral because I want to be able to like stand like let's say I want to be able to stand like here and just look at how tall and dark it is, and then maybe the buildings start like right around. Oh, my inventory is very full. I've been mainly using Prismarine to lay out everything, just because I don't know. I just like the look of Prismarine. It's like having the buildings come out like here. So then there's like a walking area, and then the cathedral starts here. I don't know. I'm gonna have to do a little bit more look into how the buildings in these kind of areas look, and how the like villages and stuff were kind of spaced out. But I'm excited for this project right here. This is the next really big build. I think this is the only other big build. So one thing I do want to make aside from this cathedral is a bastille of some sort. So basically a giant prison. But that's down the line. But you can see where you could see how large this cathedral actually is from this angle. I just absolutely love the look. It has a very basic Gothic cathedral or just regular cathedral footprint. We obviously have the chapel in there for like royalty and stuff, but the main like bulk of the city is going to be using this cathedral. It was originally going to be a lot. You can see the original outline right down there. I do not have Optifine, so I cannot zoom in. But the original outline was down there, and that would you can see that it would have been a lot more bulky, and it just wouldn't have fit on the mountain as well as it does now. So I kind of polished it through, and I think it turned out really good. Let me actually up my render distance. I can feel my game already lagging. But the farther out we should be able to see now, you might actually be able to see that house. Yeah, you can see the starter house. So you can kind of get a grip on just how much work we still have left in this. And I am getting more and more excited every day. Oh my goodness, we might actually be able to even see the back of the mountain. Oh yeah, you can see it kind of going up. That is the back of the mountain. So you can see how big Laventhrope is going to be. We also need to build out the farming area and the lower, like more seedier parts of town down there. So like it's going to be mainly this up here and down there. Oh, my frame rate's really bad. I should lower my frame rate or I should lower my render distance to get my frames back up. All right, there we go. So yeah, I figured I should I just figured I should make this video to kind of show you what the next big groundbreaking project is going to be. I'm showing you the layout. Next time we come back, I'm probably going to have done more terraforming, and I'm probably going to have laid out the buildings. This cathedral is going to be tall. Like it's probably going to be like probably not as tall as the keep, because I want the keep to definitely be that defining thing, but it's going to be like this height. It's going to be absolutely massive, and I'm more excited each day. Once I can get to live streaming, I will be able to like share more. So the main problem with this PC right now, and the reason why updates aren't going to be like really long, and not going to have really long videos, is because this PC's actually almost out of disk space. So I need to clear off space in between each episode. So yeah, that's why it hasn't been too like uploads haven't been too frequent. But hopefully when that new computer comes in, I'll have like 2 terabytes of disk space, so I'll have a lot more. And I'm really, if you guys couldn't tell, I'm really excited for where this project is going to be leading. So yeah, I hope everybody here has a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. My name is Carson, and have a wonderful day.